All right, guys. First real ride on a fat bike. Of course, we got some snow over the weekend, so we are seeing how this guy does in the snow. You know, I've ridden in the snow a couple times with the Superfly, but not really. Actually, I don't think it was a Superfly. I think it was the 3700 I rode in the snow with. Okay, so we'll say the tires float good. Just a 60-pound bike in the snow. That's heavy. So that's pretty much number one on the list for this, is drop some weight. Like I talked about in my video last week. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. Just floats, which is an interesting feeling. Again, it just floats on top of it all. So let me give you my first impressions here. So I'm running 6 PSI in the tires, 5 to 6. So it floats. You guys can kind of see over here, it does float on top of the snow a little bit. There's a deep spot right there I didn't really like, but for the most part it kind of floats on top of everything. It doesn't like puncture straight through like a mountain bike would. It's incredibly heavy. The single speed, I mean, it's heavy. It's heavy for the gearing it currently has. So as you guys know, I want to drop some weight off of the bike because right now it's about 60 pounds. So I want to try dropping some weight off of it and I have a couple ideas for that. Of course, you guys are going to see, but we're going to drop some weight off it, see how it feels then. If it still feels like it's a little high, you know, we'll probably swap the crankset, swap the chain ring, swap the rear cog, something like that to drop the gear ratio a little bit. So it's definitely a little high. It's also very cold right now. I don't have anything for winter riding, I'm being honest here. I'm in jeans. I got my nice hand up gloves. These are like the normal gloves, so they're not like insulated or anything, not super insulated. And I got a beanie on my head. It doesn't cover my ears. So this is both a fat bike in the snow test ride and also a Henry in the snow test ride, and see if this is something I want to do or if I find fun or entertaining or whatever. Because I mean if you look up in the mountains there, I mean, I got snow. It's just if I find it fun enough to go ride in the snow when it's 20 degrees outside. Yeah, it snowed a lot. Really, this is just Saturday night. So I'm a couple days late. I mean, this would probably be a little better if it was like powdery, is what I've heard fat bikes do better on, is like powder snow. But, you know, I work with what I got. Snowed on a Saturday night and Sundays are busy. Sundays are a busy day, so that didn't happen. But, yeah, so pretty much there's a path that goes around this whole thing. So I think we're gonna kind of hit I mean, it don't really matter where I hit, honestly. You could ride in the middle of this. I gotta think about that. There, I can't even tell where the path is. It goes around this somehow, but I don't know how or where. So I'm gonna kind of follow this along. It goes along the edge here, but then I don't remember where it goes to over there. So we're gonna just kind of follow this along, and I mean, if we put like a mile in on the fat bike, and I feel like that's pretty good. Nothing crazy. I mean, this bike is not light. Bike is not light. It's freaking cold. So let's just keep on riding. I think this is kind of fun, honestly. I'm not like not upset, not having a horrible time. This bike actually does what it's supposed to do and makes it much more fun than just riding a regular mountain bike. Regular mountain bike, you slipping all over the place. So yeah, let's get back on this thing. All right, so a couple thoughts. Closing on the first ride with the good old beast. So it's heavy. Need to lose weight. End of story. I think it needs to lose some weight. I also need new tires. I'm not super surprised that 10-year-old tires aren't the greatest, especially when they're mongoose tires. So new tires, which new tires will help save weight. That's pretty easy. Once we do that, I also need the bottle cage. So we need to have a bottle cage, some way to carry a water bottle because it doesn't have any bottle cage mounts at all. So we need that. But I think those are our next priorities with this bike. And then after that, we can, if it still feels too heavy, still doesn't want to pedal much, and we're at the beginning of winter here, so I have plenty of time to figure this out. Still, it's still too heavy, still doesn't want to pedal much. You know, we can re-gear this thing at that point and kind of mess with the gearing a little bit to make it ride a little better in the snow, because I don't plan on changing this to multi-speed. Maybe, but for now I want to keep it single speed. I kind of like it. It's very simple. If I change to multi-speed, then I got to have brakes and all that, so I don't really want to deal with that. Let's do that. Let's lose some weight, new tires, and we'll go from there. And of course, I need to get outfitted in more snow gear because it's cold. It is cold. It is cold today. So, hope you guys are looking forward to more fat bike content because I think it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. That was my first ride ever in the snow on the fat bike, and you know, other than those small problems there, which are relatively easy to fix and kind of what I expected on a steel fat bike, I think it's gonna be fun. I think we're gonna have some fun in the snow.